Welcome to Fine Cuisine and Etiquette with your host, 1st-World, the Eater, your guide to the finer things in life. Well, the results are in, and the most obese country in the world, well, it's not America, but I'll get to that shortly. Since 1975, the global obesity rate has tripled to about 2.1 million, roughly 30% of the total population. This is due in no small part to America exporting its fast food culture around the world. Just about every corner of the globe has at least one McDonald's, to say nothing of Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC, and a lot more. Turns out the only force stronger than America's arrogance is her artery-clogging grub. But America itself isn't the fattest nation on Earth. No, according to the World Health Organization, the country with the highest obesity rate as of 2022 is Nauru, a tiny island nation in the Central Pacific. With a population of 10,000, Nauru is the second smallest country in the world after Vatican City, and it sports a whopping obesity rate of 61%. In fact, the top 10 is filled with diminutive nations and microstates like Palau at 55%, Tuvalu at 51.6%, and Tonga at 48%. But sitting just outside the top 10 at number 12, the fattest first world nation, the United States of America. America's obesity rate of 36% is just below Kuwait's and just a hair better than Jordan and Saudi Arabia. Not exactly terrific company. Below that, the next fattest first world nation isn't until Turkey at 32%, and then New Zealand at 30.8%. Europe doesn't appear at all until number 35, with the United Kingdom's 27.8%. And while the UK should feel great shame to be even 8 percentage points away from the US, and all the fat little boys and girls that drive America's obesity problem, it's clear that the colonies stand alone and heavy amongst developed nations. The average American eats fast food 1 to 3 times per week, and on any given day, fast food is consumed by 1/3 of all Americans. No coincidence that more than 1/3 are obese. The typical American household spends a full 10% of their annual income on this fast track to heart disease and diabetes. So again, it's no surprise that a Yankee Doodle dandy is synonymous with a fat whale. Not that I blame you, Americans. If I lived in a degenerate hellscape like yours, with putrid healthcare and education systems and one of the worst football teams in the world, I'd want to eat myself to death too. Be sure to show your appreciation for my efforts with a like, and I shall return to educate the great unwashed masses and all those of good letters and breeding on the finer things in life and delightful cuisine.